Hello and welcome to your Wildcat News for Tuesday, February 17th. I'm Luke Risch.
And I'm Colby Wool.
Are you passionate about a career in sports but don't know where to start? We are just weeks away from midterms, a great time to get involved here on campus and finish out the year strong.
And Luke, it is National Women in Sports Month, a time that highlights the impact of women and opportunities here on campus. Natalie Alicia joins us with an inside look at how students can get started.
Thank you, Colby. Here at UK, students do not have to wait until graduation to kickstart a career in sports. We have everything from campus organizations to professional internships, all offered as opportunities for women and all students who are looking to break into the sports industry. Let's take a look.
When you think about landing your dream job in sports, many students' minds go straight to internships and building your professional experience. For those interested in athletics, communications, and public relations, UK Athletics offers a structured internship opportunity that provides hands-on experience behind the scenes.
The main thing we do is run the social medias by posting graphics, keeping live score updates, or whatever it is they need us to post, like Instagram stories, highlighting things that happen during the match or the game. And then we also do stats, take care of those, and run those to whoever needs them. We also keep track of them. And then it's a lot of pre and post game stuff. So like we'll go early to set up for games or matches, and then after the games run the press conferences by setting up whatever's needed for that, and then taking what the coaches and athletes say and transcribing those into like a document.
But breaking into sports does not have to start with a major internship. There are many student organizations that allow students to build these skills and explore interests. Groups like Association for Women in Sports Media, Girls Club Kentucky, and the Kentucky Colonel all offer opportunities to write, produce, plan events, and lead projects in athletics, all while still learning.
So Awesome is just you come, you be there. We have no fee to be a part of our club. It's just a place to get to know people and, figure out what you want to do with your career if you want to be in the sports world. And anybody's welcome. You don't have to have experience. You don't have to have an internship. You don't have to have a job or a podcast or anything like that. You just be you and be yourself and be ambitious.
Whether students are attending meetings or preparing for internships with UK Athletics, February serves as a reminder that there are multiple paths into the sports industry, and many of them start right here on campus.
For students who are ready to take that first step, the Association for Women in Sports Media will hold its next meeting on March 11th at 8 p.m. at Ride Tribe Fritz Farm for a change of scenery. The Kentucky Colonel Sports Desk meets Tuesday nights in Pence Hall, time varying. And Girls Club Kentucky will hold its next general meeting Wednesday, February 25th at 6:30 p.m. at the Cornerstone Esports Theater. More details can be found on the organization's social media pages. Colby and Luke, back to you.
Thanks, Natalie. Coming up later in sports, Pat Riley will have a look at the start to UK's baseball season, including the unfortunate injury to star Tyler Bell. And we'll show you how a women's basketball game at another university in town is helping raise awareness for a cause.
Before we get to more sports, let's go over to Ian to see if the weather could be warming up this week.
I'm in Alcorn with your Wildcat weather. The snow is finally melting here in Lexington after a record snowstorm, and better days are ahead. Today is going to be mild here in Lexington with a high of 65 and partly cloudy for most of the day, with 0% chance of rainfall. Remember, all that snow that we just had a couple of weeks ago, it's finally almost gone, and this week will be warm. In fact, right now it's 60 degrees and sunny. We're looking a lot better this week and much more warmer than we were last week. After a record snowstorm in Lexington that caused Fayette County schools to be closed for 2 whole weeks and University of Kentucky for 3 days, we are now looking ahead to warmer weather this week. With the high Thursday at 67 degrees, it is going to be a great week outside, whether that's going on a walk, a local park, or some of your favorite activities. It looks like we're finally on the good side of the weather this week. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it now, because who knows where we will be a week from today. As we take a look later into the week here in Lexington, it looks promising. As for the rest of the week, tomorrow and Thursday will be in the mid to upper 60s. Any remaining snow should be gone in no time. Thursday and Friday do have some small chances of rainfall, along with a high of 59 on Friday, so watch out for that. The temps start to drop this week going into the weekend, but still not as bad as the ice storm. If you plan on being outside though during the weekend, pack an umbrella just to be on the safe side. And that is a look at your weather. Back to you, Kobe and Luke.
With spring slowly approaching, the UK Arboretum is preparing for their busiest season. Its beautiful sights and peaceful sounds make it the perfect escape from classroom walls or the workplace.
The Arboretum, I think, is really lovely and unique in the fact that we are right next to campus, for one thing, and we're 100 acres of walking paths and natural areas that people can come and explore without having to make that commute out to the gorge or even to some place as close as Raven Run. There's so much diversity and so much beauty that we can support out here for the community and hopefully have it be very readily accessible.
Located near Kroger Field, the UK Arboretum offers the community an escape with fresh air, walking trails, and open green space. With warmer weather approaching, staff say they expect to see more visitors taking advantage of the space, whether it's families, students, or even pet owners looking for some time outdoors.
The walking paths are open all the time. No matter what time during the day or evenings or weekends, those walking paths are open for people to come out. When the weather's nice during the warmer part of the year, a lot of people will come out here with a blanket and have a picnic or study for classes. There are all sorts of ways that people utilize the Arboretum, and the beautiful plant collection that we have here hopefully helps make that experience, really enhances the relaxation and the ability to be in nature. And once it warms up even a little bit, you'll see that traffic really picks up again. Just this past week when the weather was a little warmer, we were seeing so many more people, cars in the parking lot, people walking the grounds. It just takes a little bit of sun.
In Lexington, Anna Berlanti with Wildcat News.
The Arboretum encourages visitors to check their website for classes, events, and hours. After the break, Pat will give us an update on sports, looking at the beginning of the UK baseball season and Transylvania University's women's basketball play for K-Game.
We'll also get a look at the Wuthering Heights movie and what Lexington thinks about this new film.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
Former University of Kentucky swim coach Lars Jorgensen has been ruled permanently ineligible to coach.
Alumni Gym is still temporarily closed because of flooding.
I think it's the best one yet. Every semester, I'm like, it just gets better and better.
Feeding into that University of Kentucky spirit and the tradition of what homecoming means to UK.
The Ultimate Gilmore Girls weekend happened this Saturday in the Bluegrass.
Hamas and Israel began the exchange of prisoners and hostages.
Intense rains and flooding in central and southeastern Mexico have left 64 people dead.
Outside of Rupp Arena, which was buzzing Saturday night.
The rest of the Wildcats put on a show for the NBA scouts.
From the softball field to the baseball diamond, it's a busy week for the Wildcats.
How's it going? I'm Pat Riley and this is Wildcat Sports. The big sports news here is that UK baseball has suffered a tough loss, not even one game through the new season. Star shortstop Tyler Bell has been ruled out indefinitely following a shoulder injury in the team's season opener against UNC Greensboro on Friday, February 13th. Bell was pulled from the game after injuring his left shoulder attempting to make a diving play in the 7th inning. UK continued without Bell, winning the game and eventually taking the series sweep over the Spartans. No timeline has been released for Bell's return to the field. The Batcats are bringing baseball season back to the Bluegrass today with their home opener at 4 p.m. at Kentucky Proud Park. They aim to continue their winning streak by taking down the Morehead State Eagles tonight. They'll be looking to build off last weekend, where the offense was firing on all cylinders. As a team, the Wildcats went 23 for 23 on stolen bases, establishing the chaotic base running they're known for, along with knocking in 34 total runs. A key player to watch going forward is Ryan Schwartz. Schwartz took control on offense against UNC Greensboro, going 5 for 7 at the plate, tallying 4 runs at the DH spot. Even with the absence of Bell, the Cats should be able to keep opposing pitchers on their toes with their combination of base running and power hitters. After tonight's matchup against the Morehead State Eagles, the Cats are headed up to Evansville, Indiana for a 3-game series against Evansville Purple Aces. If you want to tune in from home, Game 1 will be this weekend on ESPN+. In other sports news around Lexington, Transylvania women's basketball took the court for a game that meant more than just the final score. Colby will gives a closer look.
Transylvania women's basketball took the court for Play for K-Day, a nationwide initiative created by legendary coach Kay Yao, honoring those affected by breast cancer and raising awareness for research. That purpose showed on the court. The Pioneers came out strong against Franklin and never looked back, securing a dominant 80-59 victory. For players Riley Flynn and Reagan Barrett, the night carried an even deeper meaning, as both honored their mothers' battles with breast cancer.
When we heard that it was Pink Out game, like for our last home game, we were all so excited. Especially me, my mom had breast cancer starting in middle school. She's the strongest woman I know, so being able to play for her tonight was amazing. She's just been my rock, my role model. She's shaped me to be the woman I am today.
I found out my mom had breast cancer when I was a senior in high school, so it's just such a special thing for our team and to celebrate all these amazing women who have gone through this before. Going through that is one of the hardest things anybody can ever go through, and she taught me that you can get through hard things. Before the game, we wrote on a piece of paper why we play, and everybody wrote for all the fighters, for all the survivors, and then some of them wrote for my mom, and it just meant a lot to me. We are playing for things more than basketball, and it's just so special to get to see my mom out there.
A night of awareness, resilience, and love, proving the power of sport goes far beyond the final score.
The Pioneers secured the victory while also raising awareness for breast cancer research. Transylvania women's basketball wraps up regular season play tomorrow, Wednesday, February 18th at 7 p.m. on the road in Hanover College. And that is your sports news for today. Back to Colby and Luke.
A new adaptation of Wuthering Heights is drawing strong reactions from fans of the novel.
Director Emerald Fennell put her own spin on the Gothic classic. Molly Smith takes a look at the early opinions and opening numbers.
This weekend, Emerald Fennell brought moody Gothic romance back to theaters with a new take on the classic novel Wuthering Heights. The film, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, came out this past Friday, February 13th. Early reactions online have been divided. Some viewers have praised the film's bold visual style and intense romantic tone. Others argue that the adaptation strays too far away from the original novel, with some fans expressing frustration over the creative changes.
The way that the book discusses class and race is integral to the plot. It's the whole point.
And unfortunately, since this movie falls flat and it goes by the same name of a story with so much more depth, that comparison just hurts the movie even more.
Despite mixed reactions, the film brought in $34.8 million during its opening weekend, according to IMDb. The strong debut suggests that even almost 2 centuries after its publication, Wuthering Heights still draws audiences, even as new adaptations reshape the way that the story is told. Whether audiences enjoy the adaptation or find it unfit, Fennell's version proves that the Gothic classic can still spark conversation today. Colby and Luke, back to you.
That's all for Wildcat News. To keep up with the latest and updates, follow us on Instagram at Wildcat News UKY.
We'll see you next Tuesday at 1 on Twitch for more. Have a great week.